Hello guys, welcome to Wi-Fi battle number... who cares? This is against Azu, which is a very good game. He is from the TPT chat, and this is a mixture of NU and UU, never used and underused. So I goes for the straight fake out to just flinch. He switches, I thought maybe to a ghost type, but he goes to him only, takes a shitload of damage. So he close combats, but I got stashed, so I'm not worried. I get the double hit and KO. So I'm taking a pretty good lead. Now he goes back to Rampardos, and I figure it's sashed, and he's rock polished. He's gonna rock polish. So I go to double hit, now using Ambipom as death fodder, just in case he switched or he wanted to stay in. Here I go because I have Water Pulse, that'd be super effective, and he switches to Xatu. I was gonna Hypnosis, but he had Flame Orb, so now I knew it was gonna come up. Psycho Shift, all that. I think I Nasty Plot now. No, I Swift. I guess he was predicting Water Pulse again, and using Bibarel as since Bibarel's water and all. And I put this thing to sleep instead, and now I was gonna set up a couple more Nasty Plots. But he switches right away, and that kind of prevents me. I should have Swift. If I would have Swifted, I would have taken some damage to Swallow and would have been better. So I return, saving Persian. He uses Facade, so now I know what a couple of his moves, and now he's got Guts activated. He goes back here. I pain split it because it's the only move I had that could affect him. And I knew he was going to use me as setup fodder, so I used Trick Room, which prevents him from losing it. And he goes back to, he doesn't stay in. I try to Will-O-Wisp, couldn't, and then he rests up, predicting the switch, I suppose. So he has Sleep Talk, so it's a Sleep Talking Xatu. And here I use Nasty Plot, but he switches out right away. Now I just use Swift. He wakes up, gets Taunt out, which didn't really matter. I die by the burn anyways. Now I go to Raichu. I go for the Thunder Punch because I know he doesn't have almost anything that's safe enough to turn into except maybe Rampardos. So he goes to his Typhlosion and Earthquake. I should have switched here, but I didn't, and instead I catch it on Encore for some odd, stupid reason. I go to Dusclops because I know he can take the damage like a beast. He gets a crit there, but it doesn't matter. Now I knew he was gonna switch, so I made my own switch as well. Porygon Z to set up sub, and then a Nasty Plot. He fails to realize that his sleep talk, her rest was over, so he finally woke up and still used that. Now he goes back to his Typhlosion to break my sub, so he can finally attack me. But I got my Nasty Plot set up, and I'm ready to go. I KO his Typhlosion, but he goes to Swallow and makes a great prediction. I thought he was gonna Facade, and since he was faster than me, it would probably KO me. But he made the prediction that I was gonna switch, and took some damage to Dusclops, bringing in his Pentium. Now he got Psycho Shift to my Dusclops and is gonna slowly kill it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna Nightshade until, it's dead. So I can get it dead. He just stays asleep. He doesn't try to sleep talk or anything. He just stays asleep. So he wakes up. Oh, he's got Early Bird. That's why. So yeah, now we're both burnt, and I thought he was gonna go for Rest here, but he doesn't. Rest would have probably saved him a bunch of trouble. He would have still had Xatu. So he goes back to Swallow. I go to Raichu as Death Fodder, but he protects, and he takes more damage from Burn, and I get to Leftovers. And I guess he was scouting out my item. At first I didn't realize what he was doing there, but now I see he probably was scouting out my items to see if I had Scarfer or something. I use Reflect with Hypno so I can live a facade with Porygon Z and able to set up and activate my Sonic Berry. That was the reason I set up Facade instead of attacking with Psychic or something. I needed that to set up and to finish the game. So, good game, Azu. You played really well. I wasn't expecting a very good game like that. You kind of kept me on my toes there. So, good game. Comment, rate, all that good stuff. See you later, guys.